So Danny Amendola retired, man. For people that didn't pay close enough attention to his career, because he did play in St. Louis for a while. You know, it's not exactly a place that stars are born. But then he ends up in New England. He's obviously instrumental in a lot of y'all's playoff runs. And then he even finished his career strong in dystopian places like Detroit or Houston. So, I mean, like, obviously everybody loves what you did in New England. You know, they remember the big, heroic, iconic catches in the playoffs, that sort of thing. But, like, I was just so impressed with his entire career arc. And I wasn't just saying that because he's a friend. Tell me your reflections on, like, playing with Danny and what he meant to those teams.
I mean, Danny's just an overall great guy to have younger players watch.
Yeah.
He's a pivotal piece to all those teams on, like, the little runs that they had and the little cultures that they did gain. When he went to Miami, he went to Houston, he came out, what does he do? He scores touchdowns. He's playing banged up. He's just the ultimate, like, Navy SEAL football player. Like, he's on a mission. He doesn't care where he's at. He loves the team he always plays for. And he's just like a little badass. He takes everything serious. He practiced hard. I mean, he got mad at the training staff once. And I don't know, for some stupid reason. This guy, he starts taping his own ankles pre-practice. I'm like, Dola, what are you doing? He's like, I don't need them. I got this. He starts taping his own ankle. Like, he's just a guy that adjusts to anything.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in battle and you're in, like, a tight situation, you want guys like Danny Amendola, you know, with you.
No question.
Because you know he's going down until he dies or until he gets carried off the field. I mean, he was one of the best teammates I ever had. He was a huge part of my career because when he came in, you know, they paid Dola, and I was on a 1-year deal, and we kind of, you know, we play receiver. There's only so many receivers.
Yes.
We were boys beforehand. We met in LA. We started training together, and then all of a sudden, homeboy goes MIA on me during free agency during this year. And usually, you know, we're hanging out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on? And then he signs with the Pats. But, like, that made us closer. Like, my guy was a huge part of, like, he just knows how to bring people up when they're not in the right headspace. He's just steady Eddie.
Yeah.
And that's Danny. I mean, I remember one time we were in we're playing Cincinnati, and it was like a torrential downpour in a 2-minute drive, and we needed to score a touchdown. And, like, I'm sitting there and I got my leather gloves on and I'm trying to, like, wipe them off. I'm like, Dola, you got a towel. He just looks at me. He's got bare hands. He goes, there are no towels. And we went out there. We ended up losing that game, but that became a saying.
Hey, that's a fucking Danny story for you, too.
He goes, there are no towels.
Dead serious.
Dead serious.
This is such a,
his little beak.
Listen to the full podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast streaming platforms. Wherever you want to get the podcast, you can get the podcast. Pretty simple. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Podcasts get pretty wild. This is real tame.